Well, good morning everybody. How are you all today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a walk down by Redwoods home, but through the other side. So I'm standing just at this is Fir Hill, so you can just make out the pink windows of the Baptist church. So we're going to go down underneath the underpass and down through Kirkside, and then we'll go down by down on the Trininic Road, and then we'll go through round by Redwoods from the roadside. So let's go. It is a beautiful bright day here this morning. I hope you guys are okay. I haven't done one for a while because of time. Basically, I've just been I've been very busy. And the weather played a big part in it as well. I must apologise for my video of the pipe bandy, because it's been drawn to my attention that I said amazing quite a few times, and I didn't realise how many times I said amazing. So I've been getting I'm getting taunted with that. So I apologise for my amazing video. I mean, you know that I was ecstatic that day. I was so happy that people came to the town to participate or to join in our little pipe band day. Because as I said in previous videos, that it's been a long time since we had anything, and I was so happy for it to be finally here. But anyway, yes, so everything was amazing that day. So I hope you guys are okay. If you're not, I hope you feel better soon, and you find somebody to talk to. Don't suffer it alone or whatever. So this is now Kirkside, so we're just going down this wee path. I'm a bit croaky today, so I apologise for my voice. So that's where we just come from, down that way. The sun is starting to come out now. It's kind of a wee bit dull this morning, but the sun is starting to come out, and it's nice and bright. We've had a few incidents within the town, just where people get to bother, unfortunately. But that could happen in any town, I suppose. But I always say, nobody is perfect. There's no person on this earth is perfect. So we all do things that are not good, you know. busy, the council are busy cutting the grass just now. I'll let us show you this lovely wee seat. There's a dolphin seat. This looks a wee bit grotty. It really needs painted and brightened up a bit. You know, but it's nice, it's something different to have here. So we're going to go up this wee hill. And we're across the road. So that's bus stop at Kirkside. So we're actually going to cross this road. Just a minute. I'll pause you till I get across. Okay, I've made it across. So this is still classed as Novar Road, heading towards Evington. Might actually do if it's nice like this, might do another video of Evington to Alness. Because I really did enjoy going to Alness to Evington, so I can do Evington to Alness. So that'd be quite a nice wee video to do. There's not really many updates to tell you about. There's something happening, well, I'll show you later on. If I remember, I'll show you later on. There's something else happening in the high street, but I'll show you later on in the video. But for now, we're just going down here. I love the smell of freshly cut grass. It's just as well I don't have any hay fever, you know. It's a nice wee breeze, so it's not too warm, it's not too cold, it's just nice. It's nice to walk about in. So as I said, I've been busy with volunteering. We've had a couple of bank holidays, as you know, from the May Day bank holiday and then the Coronation bank holiday. Weather hasn't been great, and when it has been nice, I've been volunteering, so this is the only chance I've had for a couple of weeks. Plus I've had to do a few trips to the vet with my dog, to Invergordon, and had a few appointments in Inverness as well, so that was taking up part of my time. This is the ILM that I was telling you about the last time, electrical retail shop. So you'll find like wash machines, tumble dryers, ovens, fridge freezers, just wee fridges, just wee freezers. It's all refurbished, so grab a bargain rather than buying a brand new one, and it's guaranteed. I think it's guaranteed for a year, I think. So that's good. My mum has just had a tumble dryer from them, so she's very happy with that. Down here. So this road is the, I think it's called the Tinnick Industrial Estate, and that will lead you to Tinnick Distillery and the recycling plant as well as down this road. But we're carrying on down this way. Oh, so this is Tinnick Road. And this is another industrial estate, which you'll find Fire's Gymnastics. You'll find the driving test centre down here as well. So that's just one part of it. There's another junction down here. Aqua Scott's down here as well, fish factory, which I think I done a fortnight down there. This is a housing scheme. This is called the Paddock, I think it's called. Well, this is Castle View, then I think the next one's a Paddock. There's a couple of bus stops down here as well, so if you want to catch a bus down here or get off down here. Yeah, Tinnick Paddock. This is the other one. Okay, it's over across the road. Sorry, I wasn't keeping attention on that actual view that you're seeing. So this is another part of the industrial estate. This is where Fire's Gymnastics is in this bit. Crans and Dalvey is down here as well. This is the bus stop. So we're just carrying on down. I think is it here? Maybe it could be the one up there. There's a wee cafe. He does filled rolls and things like that. So we're just going down here. Offices to rent. Not very sure. BT was down here. Call centre was down here at one point, but I don't know if it still is. That looks like that's a wee path. Don't know where it takes you. quite a nice wee walk down here. So that's where we just come from. So where this car is sitting, there's a junction where it goes, that's the entrance to Tinninnick Castle. This is the end of the pavement, so we need to walk in the grass for the last bit. I'm sure the gates are open, but I can't go in because it's private. So it's a sign to Tinninnick Castle. This was a hotel at one point. So that's the side of it. I don't know who owns it now. There've been that many owners that I couldn't tell you who the owners are now. So we're just gonna go. I better get down onto here a wee bit. Walk along this verge until we get to the junction. Sorry if it seems quite dark, but the video, but I think it's because the sun's behind me, in front of me, sorry. This is where 25X bus comes down. So there's one coming back up. Ooh, there we go. So that bus is going to Tane. My watch is buzzing. Well, that's me done my 10,000 steps today already, and it's only what's the time? 5 to 11. So that's really good. Quite happy with that. So we've got a new builders merchants here. I think Flyers Builders it's called. So that's, oh dash it. So that's in down at the end there. Right hand side. And this building here, that's the grain dryer. I think that's Pat Monroe's that owns that, so whenever when they harvest the grain, it goes in there to be dried. I think they're still using it. I think they are. Right, so this is the entrance to Redwoods Care Home. And it's owned by Mailmore Homes. So this is not meant to be a drive-through, like a through road. But we can walk it, as we've seen the last time. So we didn't come this road the last time. We went the other road. So look, so there's the A9. Look how pretty day it is. And I think I'll need to take my jacket off at some point because I'm getting rather warm. So it wasn't this sunny this morning. It was kind of chilly this morning. At 8:30 when I left the house. I need to get my bike out. I haven't had my bike out for, well, since COVID, before COVID actually. So I need to get out and about on the bike. Can't actually get into it at the moment because of our shed is actually packed because we've got a new shed, so we had to transfer everything out of the old shed into the new shed, and the new shed is smaller because we don't need grass cutters or trimmers or anything like that now because we've got rid of our grass at the back door. Whew. Right, I think I need to pause you to take this jacket off, I think. Yes, I'm going to pause you for a minute, guys. Okay guys, that's better. So there's the road there. Ooh. Didn't expect it to be this warm. A lot of visitors just now. That's the cruise liners are coming in thick and fast in Invergordon Port, and we've had a few nice visitors in the Heritage Centre, Homeless Heritage Centre, this past week. So it's nice to see them, and yeah, I felt sorry for the ones on last Thursday, last Thursday, and because I was through there with the dog to the vet again, so I left her at the vet and then I went wandering because she was been there for a couple of hours getting blood tests done. So I went for a wander, and it was a horrible, drizzly, dreich day. It was so dreich, constant drizzle, and I felt sorry for ones that were coming off the ship. There's just not an awful lot to do in Invergordon, not really. And yes, they have all the murals, they have the Church of Scotland's open, but there's not an awful lot of shops to see. There was only one cafe open that day. Which was a shame. If only they knew to hop on the bus, they would have got a lot more to do in Alness. You know, we've got 2 cafes, well, including Morrison's, that's 3, including Dalmore Farms, that's 4 cafes, more shops, like independent shops here. The only thing that's lacking in our town is public toilets, because our public toilets keep on getting vandalised by mindless teenagers. Okay, so we're up at Redwoods now. This is the path that we took the last time and we went right round the back of the home, but we're just going heading this way. Yeah, so mindless teenagers, whenever they get fixed or whatever, they got refurbished and the kids just wreck them, just vandalise them. So so it's a shame. It really is a shame that we can't even have public toilets in our wee town. And they were very popular because there used to be the attendant there all the time, and somebody going in to clean them and, you know, checking on them, making sure that they're they weren't getting vandalised or whatever. And then they done with I think it's the Highland Council done away with that. And so then they were just left open, and then it was just, you know, they're just vandalised. It's terrible. You know, can't leave anything alone. You know, they're either spray painting like on roads or like paths, walls, road signs. You know, it's just mental. So this is nice walking down here with the way the light is hitting it. I know I've done this walk a few times now. But again, different seasons, different lights, you know, weather, you know, there's a new perspective on things, you know. It's lovely. I mean, look at all the colour of greens, so many greens. There's yellows of the oilseed rape over in the Black Isle there. You can really smell it, smell that rape. Oops. I think we'll just go over the other side of the river and we'll walk up to the Crawl Park, and then I can show you that thing I was talking about in the high street. Right, so this is the end of the road to Redwoods. So this is this other side. So that side's going up round the industrial estate, the way that we went the last time. So we're going to go this way now, and then we'll cross over and we'll go up the other side of the river. Because it's such a bonny day. We've also had problems with gangs of kids knocking on old people's doors and running off, and, you know, just putting things through letterboxes and smashing windows, and, you know, it's just mindless violence. You know, I mean, we heard there was an 11-year-old girl got badly beaten up the other night behind the co-op. I mean, 11-year-old. I mean, what on earth is she doing out in the high street at night? And does her parents know where she is? Do all the parents know where all your kids are? of what they're doing. And yes, not all kids, not all teenagers are bad. I'm not saying that. I really am not saying that. I mean, we had our phone shop raided by 3 youths. I mean, they were still teenagers, and I would say, by looking of the cameras, there was cameras footage on Facebook, and they looked as if they were about 16, 15, 16, and it was just opportune thieves, because they must have been watching, or for a while, and just waiting for the opportunity. And it was vapes they stole. It's just, man, maddening. And then we had somebody, I don't know how many of them were. I don't know whether it was 1, 2, 3 or 4, whatever. They went into Morrison's at night, managed to get in the building at night, and they stole all the cash from the cash machines. I made away with I think it was a 4-figure sum. And the cash machines are still not working. They've took one away in Morrison's, but the other one is still not working, still not got cash in it. So that's inconvenience to other shoppers, what they've done. But and that's on the past few weeks. Like how this yellow flowers are on either side of the path. It really brightens the place up. I love seeing it. I mean, it's just weeds. But I love seeing it. And it helps all the bees. The bees love it as well. Bees and the butterflies. So it's getting a wee bit windy now because we're heading towards we're close to the shore. So there's a wee shore breeze. Oh. So we're going to go up this hill. Oopsie. And if you guys want to see something in particular, if you want me to do a video of a certain place, just put me a comment down below and just let me know, or just a hi, and where you're watching from. This view of the river, I love this view of the river, and I've took it in different seasons, and it totally changes every single time. Oh, jeepers Johnny! Oh, didn't see that coming. Oh, it was so fast. Right guys, I'm going to go down this bit, but I'm going to pause you. Right, so that's me down from there. This man alive. This gets at my nose. Why put it there? If you're not going to carry it with you, just leave it alone. Because it won't disintegrate in that bag. Oh, man. Inconsiderate dog owners. So don't get me started on dog poo. You know my views on dog poo and people not picking it up. Can't even think what I was talking about now. I've lost my train of thought. Seeing that bag there. I'm glad I put my cap on because the glare in the sky is quite bright, and I don't if I don't have a hat on when it's sunny I get a sore head. I wasn't feeling great yesterday either because I just woke up with a sort of a type of migraine. So I had the sore head all day yesterday, so trying to get rid of it. I didn't do an awful lot yesterday. I could have done a video yesterday, but I wasn't feeling great. But hey ho, back to normality now. Thankfully. I need to put my breathing machine back on again, I think, at night. Because I've got sleep apnea. But it all depends on what position I sleep in. So I'm fine on my side, but it's when I roll onto my back, that's when I stop breathing. And then if I stop breathing, obviously lack of oxygen going to your brain. And then when I wake up in the morning, it's like a migraine headache. Oh, there's big black beasties everywhere. Gosh grief. I think what we'll do is we'll just go down here, look, and we'll take a breather on this seat because it's here to be used. And the family commented on my post. Oh, that's better. Look at that, somebody else out for a walk. What's next here? This is a fishing pool, apparently. It's a good place to fish. It's nice and quiet here. River's just pattering by. Oh, something jumping in the water there. Seen a ripple. Not really sure what kind of fish is in this river. If it's trout or salmon, I can't remember. Because it's a brown river. I think it's salmon, but if it's a dark river it's trout. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know an awful lot about fish. But this is nice. before the seat was here, I've often come down here and had a wee picnic and read a book, you know, but it's nice. Right, so let's go again. Oh, that's a nice wee seat there. I'll must remember to come down here for lunch and things. Right, I'm going to point you that way because there's people coming. Yeah. Right, let's keep going. Oh. Didn't even take a drink with me. Well, not very far from the high street, so. So there's nice places to sit along beside the river. There's not very many seats, but I'm sure you can find a nice wee patch of grass. But again, you've got to watch that there's no dog poo about them. It's wee white beasties now. Going from black beasties to white beasties. I'm going to pause you for a second. Okay guys. So I think I said to you before that round about here there used to be a wall in front of these houses, and it was used from the war. Again, you can get all the information from Alness Heritage Centre or Alness through the years. But there's archives. I think there's Inverness archives, and there's Alness archives as well, but I'm not very sure what's on them. But we've had a few people into the Heritage Centre recently want to trace their family. We've had a Canadian couple in, and they had their it's a great grandfather was a teacher here, and he went to Tane Academy or somewhere, and then he moved to Canada. Pause you for a minute. Okay guys, so we're down the river again. This is the weir, or the sluice. Again, it changes every day. The amount of water that comes down through it. I see there's a traffic cone in the river. Okay, let's go this way. I know I've done this before, I've said this already, but it changes with every season and the weather and things. Ooh, what's that? It's a red thing down there. I don't know what it is. Unusual sight to see. Oops, really fell. Usual sight to see in the river. Something red. Right, let's keep going. Oh. Because it's so nice, there's walkers, dog walkers, quite a bit down here. Never get tired of this views in this river, never. We used to have really nice postcards of different areas of illness that my brother took, but who sends a postcard now? It's all text and email and Snapchat and, you know, Twitter. The river looks really kind of low today, because you've never been able to see that stone, that couple of stones. They always sort of seem to be covered. So the tide must be out. So I'm going to pause you for a minute till we get past this couple. Okay guys, so we passed that couple. They're in amongst the trees. Thankfully we hadn't had any more fires. Kids setting off fires, but if they set off a fire in the wrong place, it could be devastating for our woodland or whatever, you know. If the fire crews can't get up to it or nobody notices it, you know. But I just love being amongst the trees and the river, and the sun hits it comes through the trees, and oh, just amazing. See, that's my word again, amazing. This is another favourite fishing bit, I think, down here. Hearing jets going over the overhead. So that, Mum, does my head in. It really does my head in. Mindless littering as well, it's just... our lovely crawl park. Beautiful wide open space. I hope it's going to get used more. I just hope we just need volunteers. We need willing volunteers to help organise it, and because I don't think we've got anything planned, but I think they were maybe trying to do a committee or something, an events committee, but if that'll get established, I'll be very surprised, but hey ho. There's quite a few people down here today, walking their doggies, playing with the ball. I wish the pavilion was still there. It would be nice to sort of to see it in its heyday, but again, it was burnt down. That's a lot of years. That's probably before I was born it was burnt, but if you want to see photos of the mass pipe bands, we've done a display in the hair centre window. It's the window that's closest to the garden. You might find yourselves in there. We've got Highland dancers, we've got the pipe band, we've got some of the crowd, and there was photos that were put into the ADT as well of this month, and there's photos of the organisers there as well, but it doesn't show you all the volunteers that helped on that day, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try and get the editor to put more photos in of the volunteers for that day, because without them they wouldn't have had that day. This is the play park. Again, this play park's been wrecked by big kids. I don't know how many sets of swings we've had. There's nobody in here, so this is why I'm filming just now. This building here is a climbing wall thing, and the graffiti, it was just covered in graffiti and just horrible words. There used to be a wee trampoline just sort of like here in the sand, just round about here. There's a wee trampoline. This used to be a bucket that you can like a pulley system, and you can fill the bucket and then take it over and then pour the sand down the chute, and then it would move the propellers. But again, they broke that. There's graffiti down the side of this slide, and this one as well. There was even I've seen dog's dirt being smeared down the slide. It's just, they had to take the bin out because they set it on fire in here. So there's a wheelie bin. I'll take you up the steps. A wheelie bin just outside the gates there. So some of these young kids can't leave anything alone. You know, at one point we had no baby swing here, but there's one swing, there's one adult swing, and there's actually a disabled swing there. So I wonder how long that'll stay before it gets wrecked. It's just a shame how the way they treat some places. Oh, right. We'll go up here. Right, we'll cross this road. I'll pause you till I get across. Okay, sorry. Right, so I managed to get across the road. Oh, hold on. Right, sorry about that, guys. It was blaring. Then two friends. So I'm just going to stop the video once I show you this thing. Hopefully I can get across this road here. As I say, there's traffic lights down the bottom, so there's a big backlog of traffic. I'm going to scoot round here. So this is the commercial hotel, and it's got new owners, and there used to be an entrance you could get into the car park from the high street. So this is at the moment this is going to be a beer garden apparently, but this is what I really want to show you. This mural, sorry, I can't say it, it's getting done at the moment. They're not completely finished it because there's a ferry there still to be done. So this has all been done, as far as I'm aware, with spray paint. I don't know who's done it. He hasn't signed it or anything, but that's it's lovely. Beautiful to see that and all this. Unfortunately, Savers is closing down at the end of this month. It's just a shame. There's not 100% sure why it's getting closing, but hey ho. So I'm going to turn you around. Oh, wait till I show you. Oh gosh, I need to cross the road again. I was going to show you. So I can get. I don't know if I've actually done this or not. Let's go. Maybe I'll show you this. Oh dear. So this is a nice wee area we have here. I think I've showed you all this before. This building here was our public toilets, but unfortunately they're still closed. This is a propeller from a Catalina seaplane, and we've got information here. on it as well. So this is quite a nice wee quiet area, but again, it has been vandalised over the years, this wee bit. And I'll show you when I get across this road. This shows you the progress that was made for Mitchell's Lane about planting the flowers and stuff like that. So it's 1996 it started, so and that was the end result. It's there. This is all our awards that Alness has received through their flowers. As you can see, there's a lot of them. There used to be a lot more, but some of them were, some of them came down. But yeah, it's amazing what we actually done with our flowers for our wee town. All we have now is the tabs at the moment. So it's brilliant though, what we've done for this wee town over the years, and all the volunteers that helped with it, you know. So this is our wee town. So thank you for joining me again on my video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please like it, because it helps my visibility on YouTube. And again, if you want to comment down below, if you want to see anything different, or if you want to see something again, or if you just want to say hello and tell me where you're from, that would be great to see, to hear from you. So until next time guys, we'll see you again. Ta-ta!